At the Baths of Miraculous Waters in Lourdes, France, a Christian is laid body and soul before the Lord. While many visitors drink and collect the water at the pilgrimage site, fewer visit the baths themselves. Entering the springs is a truly remarkable experience. The baths are large rectangular basins or tubs situated in rooms with walls of rough-hewn gray stone. These basins are filled with water from the miraculous spring itself. Above each is a small sculpture of Our Lady of Lourdes. Wrapped in a sort of rubbery mat for the sake of modesty, you entrust yourself to the attendants. They prayerfully guide you to stand in the water before the Blessed Virgin Mary. And while facing the little statue, they suggest you ask her intercession for the healing you seek. Then they slowly lower you backward into the cold waters. I most especially recall that the water was much colder than I expected. As my body was immersed, I quite audibly gasped. It's also outside one's everyday experience, yet at the same time, it is very disarming. The moment is immersed completely with a sense of trust in the motherly intercession of Our Lady. There is this moment of childlike vulnerability, and the wounds of the flesh and heart are exposed before the Mother of God, the Mother of Mercy. Then the warmth of her maternal embrace begins to heal all the hurts of life. At the baths at Lourdes, the Christian catches a fresh glimpse of that original simplicity for which we are created, the innocence of rebirth at baptism, and the joy of the saint in eternity before the Lord. Healing brings relief and joy, but it also brings clarity of vision and purpose. Literature published by the Knights of Malta, the group so devoted to the sick at Lourdes, expresses it perfectly. Pilgrims may experience healing in body, mind, or spirit, and leave with a deeper sense of God's presence and the love of God in their lives. Suffering is often alleviated at some level, and the experience can be profoundly life-changing. The apparition of Our Lady to the shepherd girl St. Bernadette is humble and unassuming. The reports describe a virtual peer of Bernadette. Our Lady appeared as a young girl of 16 or 17. This would make her only a couple of years older than Bernadette at the time. She did not speak the national language of French, but rather Occitan, the local language, the language spoken in the Soubirous home, the home of St. Bernadette. Like other apparitions, Our Lady is dressed in a manner modest yet bold, unassuming yet feminine. She holds on her right arm a rosary of white beads with a chain of gold. Bernadette compared the color of that chain to the two golden roses shining on the feet of Mary. At Lourdes, Our Lady said so little, but accomplished so much. Though in appearance a girl, the Blessed Virgin becomes a teacher and a guide, a physician and a healer. Her statements to Bernadette are few and not often what is remembered by history. Suffering and penance are her message, as much as she seeks a chapel to be built at the place of her appearances. Above all, she declares, "I am the Immaculate Conception." This is a statement of identity as the Mother of God, and her own approval, so to speak, of the same dogma declared only 4 years prior to the apparitions by Pope Blessed Pius IX. Her mission to Christians to become what they are truly called to be is so clear. Our Mother seeks all humanity's return home to her Son. To visit Lourdes as a pilgrim is a powerful and unique experience, but her maternity is not limited to one place. Throughout history, she has been the pilgrim, seeking those who cannot make pilgrimage. She prays for the lost and intercedes for all who call upon her name. This is true in our own Dominican province. Each February, she makes a special visit to the Shrine of St. Jude in San Francisco, where a 9-day novena of prayer and preaching is offered in her honor. For us, it is a time of grace and healing in Christ her Son, by Our Lady's powerful mediation on our behalf. Brothers and sisters, keep studying This is Father Vincent Kelber for the Western Dominican Province.